Hello random people on the internet, my name is Banana, and I know I am late, but I am finally about to hit Heart of the Mountain 5. When I say I'm late, I mean I'm late for like the end game players, but I did say that it was going to take me a little bit, so this should be my last commission to level 5. If we turn this in, there we go, Heart of the Mountain, tier 5. We got 2 tokens of the mountain and new forgeable items, so this is the max tier of Heart of the Mountain that is out thus far. There have been a couple changes to the plan, and I'm going to explain that as I reset my Heart of the Mountain here, because I'm going to go down a different route than what I was originally going to go down, because I was originally going to go for precision mining, but a lot of people say precision mining isn't that good, and front-loaded and orbiter definitely aren't that good. So I'm going to hug the left side a little bit more, but we're going to reset because we have this peak of the mountain and there's a lot of powder needed for there. So let's reset. How much powder are we going to get here? We're going to get a lot of powder, I know, because I am Heart of the Mountain 5. So we just reset. We got 557,000 mithril powder and 7 tokens of the mountain. So what I'm going to do for my path, I'm going to go up mining speed, going to go up mining fortune, obviously, titanium insanium, mining speed boost, luck of the cave, mining madness, sky mall, and then I'm debating goblin killer. I know for sure I want daily powder efficient miner. I know I want quick forge, and yeah, it'll be goblin killer once I level up my peak of the mountain. So a lot of people haven't seen peak of the mountain, what it does. So every level is actually going to be a little different. Right now I don't have like any levels as far as I know, but next level I get a forge slot. Next level I get a commission slot. Then I get +1 mithril powder when mining mithril, and that seems pretty small, but it adds up over time. And last but not least, at level 5, you get a token of the mountain for 125,000 mithril powder. So I'm going to throw that in. And I think I'm going to go here for the goblin killer. I think goblin killer is just the best one. This one's actually pretty goated. I might make a video on it in itself because this perk is awesome. But that's pretty much going to be the path you go down. This is what a lot of people have been doing. You for sure want quick forge. You for sure want like titanium insanium. And then mining speed boost is just way better than Picobulus. There's no reason to run this. And now Picobulus, or not Picobulus, mining speed boost is actually buffed. Used to give 200% speed, I believe, for 15 seconds. Now it gives 300% speed for 20 seconds. So pretty pog. That's a pretty nice buff there. This thing is going to be really good. Let me just throw in some powder. I'm going to throw it in on like mining speed here up to like 20-ish because that's what you want. Actually, I'll do that later. That's pretty much the path you go down. I'm going to go to the forge now, and we're going to talk about the forgeable items because there's actually a lot of stuff here, and some of it's a bit weird. Alright, so if we go into the item casting, because once again, there's no new refined ore. Item casting is going to have a bunch of new stuff. I believe it starts right here. Yeah, this is it. So the titanium drill, a lot of you have probably seen this because people have made videos on the overview of tier 5, but if you haven't, it doesn't require the drill before this. It does not require the mithril drill R326. So I sold my mithril drill right when someone hit tier 5 and before everyone knew the recipes. Thank God for that, because I feel like this tier 2 drill is just not worth going for at that point. You want to just go to this first drill that you can make, which is just a really cheap drill, and that's going to be at, what, level 2 or level 3? And then you go for the titanium drill. Like right now I'm using the tier 1 drill. And I'm going to hop up to this titanium drill once I get it. But it is sort of expensive. 6 golden plates, 10 refined titanium, and 10 refined mithril. This is going to run you, trying to do some math, like 60-ish mil. A little more than that, maybe 70. It's a very expensive drill, but it has 700 base speed, and it gives you mining fortune, gives you 15. So this thing, pretty cool. You also have the next drill. There's actually 3 tiers of drills in level 5. And next one's going to be 900 speed, 15 mining fortune. But this, buddy, is going to be very expensive. It's going to require 16 refined titanium. So just that alone is going to be a bit over 32 mil. And then 6 mithril plates. And mithril plates are running about like 17 mil-ish right now. So you can do the math there. This one is going to be a pretty expensive drill. I'm going to get this one pretty soon. And then there's the big boy. the last drill. This is the best drill in the game. Still 15 mining fortune, but 1200 speed. You heard that right, 1200. The first one in here is 700. Last one is 1200. The increases are insane here. It's 300 more than the one before it, but it's going to cost the one before it. And then 32 refined titanium. So that alone is pushing about 70 mil. 15 mithril plates, which once again are like 17 mil each. And that's pretty much the only, I guess refined diamond is also really expensive. This drill is very expensive. One player has it, and I'm probably going to use it in a video if you guys want to see it. But this drill is the end game of drills. Luckily, once again, these drills don't take long after the first upgrade. Like the first one takes a bit, obviously, because this one takes like 2 days, 9 hours. So that's a lot of time to make this titanium drill. But the other ones are just going to be 30 seconds. Really not too bad. But oh my god, the last drill is very expensive. You cannot buy this unless you are an extraordinarily rich person. I do not have the money to buy this unless I sold my like Hyperion, and I'm not going to do that to buy a drill that probably isn't going to be like amazing in the long run. Like obviously 300 more speed than the other one is really good, but I feel like you're going to reach a point of speed where you're really min-maxing, and it's like no point to get that high. Like 1200 speed on it, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really cool. But, oh my god. Next item, we got the titanium infused fuel tank. This thing is really good. I'm going to be making this as soon as possible. It's not really cheap, but it's not really expensive as well for someone who's tier 5. You got 10 refined titanium, 10 refined diamond, 10 refined mithril, and 10 fuel tanks. Just buy the fuel tanks off AH. I'm going to recommend that to you right now. Don't craft the fuel tanks. You can craft your own refined mithril, your own refined titanium. You should be able to get enough to get this by tier 5, and it's going to upgrade your fuel capacity to 25k. So you can break 25k blocks instead of breaking a lame amount of like 3,000, because I hate refreshing my drill all the time and refueling it. And this is going to help that out a lot. And then we got the beacon tier 5. This is just moving on from the beacon tier 4. Really, I don't know what's going on with beacons yet. I haven't had much experience with them. Once I do get the mithril collection and all that, I will make a video on beacons and talk about them. But until then, that's there. 1 beacon, 40 refined mithril. That's a lot of refined mithril. Titanium relic, that exists. 20 refined titanium and the titanium artifact. And the titanium artifact costs 12 refined titanium. And then that's 2 for talisman, 6 here. So what? 8 and then 20, 20 and then 40. You need 40 refined titanium total to make the titanium relic. So that's going to be a very long time for a lot of people. It's going to be very expensive for a lot of people, because that's about 100 million coins currently, give or take. Actually, it's more like 90 million. But that's pretty much going to be it from the crafting. Overall, right now, a lot of these things aren't really profit to make for yourself. Like, you look at things like mithril plates. Mithril plates, people are basically making them and selling them for the material price. So I would just buy a lot of these off AH if you're going to go for it. Like, if you want to craft the titanium drills, just buy those materials, because it's going to take so long to make 6 mithril plates or to make 10 refined diamonds. Like, all of these, you only have 5 slots, and that's at Heart of the Mountain 5. So unless you're trying to spam these out all the time beforehand, it's going to be really hard getting a lot of these upgrades. It's going to be really expensive getting a lot of these upgrades, but I think that's what they wanted. You're either going to have to mine them out yourself, or it's going to be just something where you're spending loads and loads of money over the amount that a Hyperion would cost. Like, Jesus, dude. I cannot believe how expensive some of these items are. I cannot believe how weird this player is who's following me around. But that's going to be it for this video on the Heart of the Mountain 5 overview. Expect some more content coming for Heart of the Mountain 5, just talking about everything with it, because there definitely is a lot of stuff to do with Heart of the Mountain 5. We can look at money making methods. We can look at all the drills. Let me know what you want to see, and I will try and get that out for you. Leave a comment down below on pretty much anything you would want to see, because that'll help me in content in the future. And that's going to be it for today. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.